First of all, I want to send a shout out to my main man, Randy Leidtke, right here.
Thanks, that's nice. Shout out to my boy Brendon, too, then, I guess.
I'd like to send a shout out to Randy's girlfriend back in LA. Yo, what's up, baby? Mwah.
Ooh.
That's maybe not nice.
Sending shout outs to my friends' girlfriends?
Well, makes
All
them
right.
uncomfortable.
You don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
You still doing a lot of prank phone calls, that kind of thing?
Yeah. We've done, we kept a lady from a bra store on the phone for like 25 minutes recently.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, well, usually, like, we call bra stores all the time, but usually it goes
course.
exactly like this. It goes, hello, bra store, and Brendan says, hi, what's the biggest bra you have? And then they tell us, and then he goes, what's the biggest bra you ever seen? And then they hang up.
They hang up.
They would make fun of us.
How many people at stores will put a customer on the phone when you ask
If
them
you just
to.
act, have you ever seen Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah.
You just got to act like you're in charge.
Yeah.
All right,
you know?
right,
yeah.
right. That's the key.
And then they're like, sure, whatever you want, sir.
I
Is
want to.
this funny the way I'm
Yeah.
saying it? Is it worth the pain I'm in now?
Wait, how about we
I had the hour.
let's
the
switch.
idea
You
now.
sit and I'll do this, and then
Okay.
when the edit goes to him and
Yeah,
back,
yeah,
we
yeah.
switch.
We called
never
Hugo
know.
Boss. You know the store Hugo Boss?
Yeah.
And we bossed him
We were
around.
bossing him around. And then we made that guy put a customer on the phone. We called. We had.
We called a skateboard shop to see what type of skateboard we should get for a gay guy. And they suggested something with bamboo.
Yeah, something with bamboo.
And are
on
they
it.
laughing, or you're
No,
playing
man.
it straight and they're serious
Yeah,
and trying to?
I mean, that skateboard guy.
He was kind of like, "What?
got
Just
it."
come in." We called the deli at a grocery store to order some wee meat, to get a big platter of wee meat.
wee meat.
What did they? what
She
did-
listed everything in her whole catalog, and we're like, "No, it's got to be wee meat."
Yeah.
We
Do you ever let anyone off the hook?
No, I mean sometimes if we're like we called a guy who had an ad for free cactuses, and we kind of felt he's
Oh,
like,
we
"You
felt-
kids are ruining everything." we
Yeah,
just
yeah.
felt bad
We
when we got
felt
off the
bad.
phone because we accused him of stealing all the cactuses he was giving away.
Yeah, that's a fun target. If you go to Craigslist where people are giving things away for free, it's fun to torture those people. We don't do it on the podcast a lot, but I had one lady was giving away. This was just on my own personal time. She was giving away like 200 clothes hangers, and so I kept insinuating that they were stolen, and that I wanted to meet her in the middle of the night
Yeah.
to do the exchange.
In an unlit location.
Yeah, at like
at
Griffith
Griffith
Park
Park.
Observatory at 1 a.m. And she was just so annoyed. Like, people get so annoyed because they're just like trying to give away some stuff, and then you got these assholes everywhere just
Right.
ruining tons of people ruining their
Are you
time.
worried that as you build your fan base, that someone's going to tip one of these people off and they're going to
No, and I mean,
you?
we're kind of. It's not. That's not the hugest part of our
Right,
part. That's
right,
just
right.
like kind of a fun
Occasionally.
thing.
If we're talking about a topic, and we're like, "Oh, I don't know," and we're like, "I don't know. Maybe we should call a whistle store and find out."
Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
see.
Yeah, it's always it's in that world. We've called Geek Squad a few times and got the same guy like months later
Yeah, some Best Buy.
because we
in,
were
Vegas
convinced
or
we were
something.
we were brothers in that one, and he convinced me that he could look at me through my webcam. So I taped a nickel over it, and I wanted to know if there's any way that I can make sure that he can't look at me. And also,
We had a down.
I took a picture of his car,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I put it online, and he said I could get arrested for that because it wasn't my property.
Then yeah, it was on YouTube.
Oh, and then that's the same guy that we gave the lie detector test to.
Oh, that's one of the best ones we
let's
ever
hear
did.
this one.
Well, we had a fake lie detector.
It was just, by that we mean we had two sounds. One was like a ding, and one was like a
So we would call people. We called the Apple store, and we called Best
and
Buy.
we said we bought this lie detector from your store, and they go, really? That's crazy. I didn't know we sell those.
Yeah.
and
And it goes, and we're like, what do you think about your boss? And he'd be
Yeah.
like, don't do this to me, man. And he's like, they're giving me a lie detector test.
Yeah. So he says to somebody in the back, they're like, come on, get off because we had him on the phone forever.
Right.
And he's like, I don't know, they're giving me a lie detector test. But like what really tickles me the most about our lie detector test is like, let's say there was an app on your phone
Right.
that could detect someone lying. Why would there be an audible buzzer for them to hear?
And the most stereotypical noise, too.
And then we called phone sex.
Oh, we called phone sex, And we
gave her the lie detector test.
But before we asked her all these questions about her, like, what are you wearing? What's your name? Are you actually horny? And then we're like, well, listen, we have this lie detector test. You know, are you really horny? And she's like, yeah. And it's like, and then we're like, what are you really wearing? She's like, I told you.
Oh, we're cracking ourselves up.
Just reliving the past.
I know.
You need to pitch a show where you do pranks and you sleep in like bunk beds or something.
Yeah, after the show,
It's like brothers,
We share
you
a twin bed.
Twin brothers.
Twin bed. Twin brothers.
Oh.